local, breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
A soggy, raw day across the upstate and parts of the western North Carolina mountains. It's snow.
We begin tonight with a live look from our Asheville Skycam. There you go. Meteorologist Chris Justice is right here. Chris, what are the chances of a nice weekend?
Actually pretty high. We're going to get all this out of here by tomorrow morning, and then we're going to see very nice conditions. Sunshine, warmer conditions, and lower 50s by Sunday. Sure beats today. I want to tell you about a winter weather advisory that continues until tomorrow. We had the first round of it that started early this morning, and now we change over to rain, but now it's going to change back to snow for Asheville, Marshall, back toward Waynesville. The highest elevations could see 1 to 2 inches, and it's all because of this storm system over us right now. Look at all the rainfall we had earlier today. The heaviest of the steady rain's pushing out of the area, but we still have spotty showers left to go overnight and a wintry mix for part of the area. Live Super Doppler 4 HD scanning our area, picking up on that mix up toward Henderson County. Highest elevations up toward Black Mountain, up toward Swannanoa, and you go back toward Yancey, Mitchell, and northern McDowell County, seeing some sleet and freezing rain. Temperatures are going to continue to drop tonight, but still going to be warm enough just to see a regular old rain across the upstate. Temperatures are in the upper 30s right now, middle 30s for the mountains. Overnight, expect some rain showers and temperatures to stay pretty much steady in the upper 30s for Greenville. For Asheville, a different story. As temperatures continue to fall, we'll see lower to middle 30s by daybreak tomorrow. That means some snowfall. I'll detail what the rest of the work week's shaping up to be coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Chris, thank you. Some breaking news just into our newsroom. We have learned that attorney Tommy Weish has died. He was a well-known attorney in Greenville, a conservationist, a Greenville business leader, and philanthropist as well. We'll have more on this as we get it here on WYFF News 4 and WYFF4.com.
The Carolinas could land the Swedish automaker Volvo. Rumors are swirling that the company might be looking to build cars here at home. WYFF News 4's Corey Davis joins us live and local in Greer tonight to talk about the potential impact. Corey.
Carol, I'm here inside the Theo's Family Restaurant. It's just down the street from the BMW plant, and actually 8,000 people work out there at the plant every day, and the restaurant owners here say the community impact from that plant has been tremendous. Theo's Family Restaurant has been around since 1994. Pat Theo Calivas and her family opened their restaurant when word got out BMW would be their neighbors.
And we as the family took the chance to come out here, and we've been here ever since.
The family believes manufacturing jobs help the community because those employees eat, shop, and live near their jobs.
The business, the people that have come around here and moving around the area also nearby, and just have been tremendous. I mean, just wonderful.
Automaker Volvo won't comment at all on whether they're working on a deal to come to the Carolinas. According to published reports, the car maker is using other companies like BMW as examples for building plants in the area.
And we are known as the beast of the Southeast now in economic development.
John Lummitz with Upstate SC Alliance says South Carolina approaches every potential deal with competitiveness.
Workforce is always the most important criteria that we find that prospects are looking at.
Right now, all Volvo cars are built overseas, so a possible plant here would be their first in the U.S.
For every manufacturing job that's created, you look at statistics that show between 4 and 7 jobs will spin off of that in small business and in other sectors. So manufacturing really drives the economy in South Carolina.
Kentucky is also reportedly in the mix as a possible site for Volvo. Right now, only time will tell when and if the company decides to build American-made cars. The South Carolina Chamber of Commerce also wouldn't comment on if Volvo is coming here. They say it isn't in their practice to give information on possible recruits. Reporting from Greer, I'm Corey Davis, WYFF News 4.
All right, Corey, thank you. The Easley police arrested a high school student today. They say he assaulted 2 administrators and the school resource officer. Officials accused the student of stealing money from a desk. They searched his book bag and determined there was, in fact, enough evidence to arrest him. The student will not be identified because he is charged as a juvenile tonight. But those charges include disturbing school, assaulting an officer, and the theft. An upstate school's PTO president faces fraud charges tonight. Misty Reddell stands accused of stealing nearly $5,400 from Fair Oak Elementary School. Oconee County deputies say school officials reached out to them back in November. They say they're focused on the school's PTO's credit card right now. They say Reddell is charged with breach of trust.
The NFL says it is still investigating how the New England Patriots used underinflated balls in its last game. Deflategate certainly has people talking on social media. WYFF News 4's Nigel Robertson reports from the Clemson University Social Media Listening Center.
Deflategate, Super Bowl Sunday, and Tom Brady pretty much the talk of social media. We plug these words in and take a look at the mood. A lot of people talking positively about all that's going on with this Deflategate controversy, and what this is telling us is that it's a lot of humor. In fact, all these tweets that seem to be coming in seem to be making fun of the whole situation, in many ways driving more and more people to talk about the Super Bowl. But look at this. When you plug in Tom Brady, which is blue, Deflategate, which is red, and Bill Belichick, which is black, it seems all the chatter is about Tom Brady, meaning he may be the driving force to all this attention.
It's telling us a couple of things. People are looking for a culprit, the kind of classic whodunit. And I think, obviously, when you have someone with the cachet of Tom Brady in a national spotlight, married to Gisele Bündchen, and has these multiple advertising campaigns built around him.
In fact, Clemson professor John Spinda says all this Deflategate chatter is doing something else as well. Social media is showing more and more people are throwing their support behind the Seattle Seahawks. And here's another interesting way to look at Deflategate. It is not just a U.S. story. Take a look. People around the world are talking about this controversy. And again, it is bringing much more attention to Super Bowl Sunday. At the Social Media Listening Lab at Clemson University, I'm Nigel Robertson, WYFF News 4.
And remember, WYFF4 is your home for Super Bowl 49. The Super Bowl is on Sunday, February 1st. Pre-game coverage begins at noon. Kickoff is at 6:30.
The Greenville Police tonight tell us they need your help to find a couple of women who are accused of stealing gift cards from Toys R Us. Take a look at the photos here. Police say this happened on December 12th. Investigators say a woman in black clothing stole two $500 gift cards and then handed them to a woman with black and blonde hair. Police say they spent $947 from those cards in 10 minutes. If you recognize the women, call the Greenville Police right away.
Lawrence County deputies say a search warrant led to drugs, a gun, and a stolen Corvette, among other things. Deputies arrested Terrence Stewart and Tundali Coleman at a home on Hughes Circle in Fountain Inn early Thursday morning. Investigators say in that home they found more than 25 grams of heroin, oxycodone, marijuana, a handgun, and $4,000 in cash. Deputies also found two motorcycles reported stolen in Lexington County and a Corvette stolen in Greenville County. Stewart and Coleman are facing a number of charges, including unlawful neglect of a child. According to warrants, they had custody of children when the search happened.
Now in North Carolina, where McDowell County deputies have arrested a man accused of assaulting his child. Deputies say Joseph McKinney tried to choke his 6-year-old son. They say they were called to the boys' school after administrators noticed marks on the child's neck. McKinney is charged tonight with felony assault by strangulation. In Smithfield, North Carolina, two teenagers were hit and killed by a train. Smithfield is just southeast of Raleigh. It was an Amtrak that hit the two male teens just before 2 in the afternoon. Amtrak says the Palmetto train from Savannah, Georgia to New York City struck two trespassers about 2 miles south of the Selma Smithfield station. Amtrak says there were 94 passengers on board when it happened.
If all this rain has you thinking it's time to get a boat, well, you're in luck. The 45th annual boat show at the TD Convention Center is underway. They have things like luxury boats, fishing boats, even antique boats. But boats aren't the only items on display. The Slingshot is technically a motorcycle, but it has 3 wheels. It's sold at Performance Power Sports on Wade Hampton Boulevard. Other fun things include this hovercraft. It was built entirely by one Waterloo man.
Everything's handmade. With the exception of the 2 propellers, most of the materials were purchased locally at local hardware stores, and I got the stuff out of scrap bins at manufacturing facilities that they'd let me have.
He's already had one offer to buy the hovercraft, but he's not sure he's ready to sell. All of these things will be at the boat show through Sunday until 6 p.m.
It is the 100th day of school at Prince of Peace Catholic School in Taylors, and to celebrate, check it out here. The students were allowed to dress up as if they were 100 years old. The students are dressing up, but they're also giving back.
We are trying to collect 100 cans per class for St. Vincent de Paul to give to charity, and that gets the kids excited about giving to others as well.
Cool spectacles. The kids went all out. Canes, gray hair, big glasses with tape in the middle, we noticed. The dress-up day comes just as the school is about to celebrate National Catholic Schools Week, which begins on Monday.